the elite. You can see it every day. My channel get delete. Now, take a look on screen right here. As you can see, this one right here, Steve Jobs holding the iPhone. This one right here didn't create Apple. It's all up front. The government don't like to own shit. They basically like to put on these people right here as front, so you more believe in the company. So-called coming from rags to riches. That's all they sell the people 100%. This person that you see on screen didn't create nothing. Bam, bam, bam. You better realize that this is the truth right here. No doubt about it. This is a CIA kind of worker right here, an operative of the CIA. They basically put them on for front, and they play this nice guy, good fellow, and you basically go fall in love with these characters right here, and that's how you get attached to the product. They never miss, okay? The government not gonna front up and own nothing. Phone that you see him holding in the hand, the so-called first iPhone. Yes, it was brought to you by the government. Apple computer, everything. He never created it. Just the front man. That's all it is. Just the face of the company. Wake your ass up. All devil control shit. 100%. They just use him as a front. If you want it, take it. If not, you can leave it. That's just how it is. The truth is the truth. And that's why they take down my channel. I don't talk that bullshit as the rest of the truthers. I give it to you raw and plain. And the truth is not sweet. Okay? It's bitter. Now, we go break him down. As you can see, they use the big apple right there for the logo. Basically coming from the biblical days of the Garden of Eden, okay? That's what they're using. They're basically mocking God. That's just what it is, 100%. As you can see, this Steve Jobs right here doing the Illuminati pyramid with the hand sign right there to show you who he working for, who he with. No doubt about it. These people right here, they got no soul. They're basically devil worshippers, and the masses, they worship the devil for riches and fame. I think this guy right here probably was a young teen, basically create Apple computer in his garage. 100% bullshit. If you dumb, you just dumb. You don't have no fucking kind of resource to create a computer in your garage, okay? The stuff that make computer, those are government shit. All those chips and all of those type of thing they use in there, okay, that shit have to come from the government, no doubt about it. 100%. It's like finding the right color blend for the money, okay? You're not gonna find it. First Apple computer right there. You see the price, the original price was $777-77, and then now they say sold for $666.66, okay? Wake your ass up. It's all fucking devil work. They bring in front of the masses, and like I said, if you know about numerology, that 777 is the same fucking 666. That this is the last sighting Steve Jobs right here, when he so-called get old and die, and I'm telling you right here, 100% that's not the same person. It's all fake. They give the masses, they like to fool the people. They know that we dumb down. No doubt about it. Time change now, people. Wake up, bam. What do you think they get from TMZ? Wake your ass up. Anything you get from TMZ, 100% fake. You can take it to the bank, mag, and back on.
Yeah, we on. Yeah, what's good, everybody? Yeah, take a while for people get in, but hey, yeah, I told you every time I start early, nobody get notification, which is all weird, but we go still get in, man. You know, people gotta catch up because, you know what I mean? Yeah, but what's good, everybody? Yeah, Faye E, I see you. Yeah, what's good, K? J Gun in the house. Nanny, I see you. Trina. What they do, Brittany? Yeah, PFB. Yeah, we on. Yeah, Williams, see you. Orlando, yeah. Yeah, DJ, I see you in there. Yeah, for sure. James in the house. What they do, Jason? Yeah, Xavier, what's good? Yeah. Yeah, well, people coming in slow, but yeah, we go wait a little bit before we get in. Yeah, Silver, I see you. What's good? Yeah, well, there gonna be some kind of drop off because no, this app right here will basically give you buffing, but didn't even give out no notification, which is weird. Hmm. Yeah, Tim Wells, see you in here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gateway, what's happening? Yeah, we on. Yeah, Only Brad, what's good? What's good? Only Blonde, yeah, we on. Perla B. Mm-hmm, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we waiting on everybody to get in. You know what I mean? Some slow shit going on, but hey, a little bit jammed up. Yeah, Mary. Yeah, I saw you on that fake channel. I was surprised because I was doing a video in here and you was right here. When I do the video and show that same pig in the glasses. Yeah, you was right here in here. That's why I don't understand. Why y'all don't see the show when I'm doing it? I'm doing the show and it's like nobody pay attention to the show? That's a damn joke. Yeah, I sure I see you in here, Mary, when I talk about more than once. Yeah, you was here when I did that breakdown and show you the channel. You was here when I was talking about that Sir Sync, and I did talk about the channel also. You know, I talk about it 2 times. And you was also here. I holler at you right here in the live. And then, and all of a sudden I see you on that channel making comment, the fake channel. Same one I feature right here and show the people. Well, yeah, what's good, Jazz? Yeah, Latoya, yeah, I see you. Yeah, man, this is weird. Yeah, Jamal, for sure, for sure. Jose in the building. Mm-hmm. Earth, yeah, I see you. What's happening? Yeah, yeah. Daran, what's happening? Hey, we on. Yeah, but YouTube censorship, yeah, I see you, Arlene. What's good? Yeah, but y'all gotta keep y'all, you know what I mean, brain on working on this YouTube shit because, you know, the people done did that shit, take down my channel and then have a channel waiting with the same name. So, you know, when I see people fall for that shit, man, that shit fucked up because I've been trying so hard to show the people how to find me and it's like weird. You know, like nobody pay attention, man. That's the type of shit that make me want to stop doing video. You know what I mean? Like people don't pay attention. Or you get the truth and you don't pay attention to shit. When I say you have to check my channel, if you go up top, look how much people I got on the damn bit of truth. You want to tell me all them people just snoring? Tell all of them, look, go up to the top, see where I got channel. You press on channel, that's all my channel right there sitting there. How the hell you can't find the mag? How the hell would you end up on another person's channel? With and if you, I don't get it, man. It's weird. You know, some people around here for a minute and then, I don't get it, B. Yeah, yeah, what's good, Edgar? Yeah, yeah, that's crazy, man. People just stick around and they act like they don't see nothing. They don't know this shit. Been showing the people how to find me and it's like nobody get it, man. Only a few people. It's like, okay, it's only a few wake people on the whole channel. Just a few. That's hard to believe, man. I know it's hard to find wake people, but you telling me that more than 3/4 of the people on my channel is actually still asleep? Wow, I don't know, man. Yeah, Angie Z, what's good, my friend? What they do? Yeah, y'all gotta stay woke, man. You know what I mean? What's good? Ron D, yeah, I see you. Miss Blue, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, I've been trying to tell y'all, man. Yeah, but the thing is, man, I don't know. It's to me, it's like it's a lot of things you gotta go through when you're doing these type of shit. As far as coming out doing videos and you know what I mean. Because, like I say, other people find motivation by charging the people. You know what I mean? That's what I call it. I call that's the motivation right there. Now, I don't charge money, and I'm not interested in that to charge the people for this truth. But at the same time, I could be like lack of motivation as far as what I mean. Keep doing this shit right here all the time, but like I say, if people go act like they're not hearing what I'm saying, of course I'm gonna have to shut the shit down. Are you kidding me? You serious? It's like shit that I say past you and you never get it. I don't know, B. What's the 007, Jose? I'm not talking about that video that I'm doing right now that I'm working on. That would be weird as fuck. Yeah, Jay Gunn. Truth Seeker. Yeah, we on. Sim brother, what's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know what it is. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm waiting on y'all to catch up. No notification, but hey, yeah, we kind of on a little bit early. Yeah. I was, I know already all the coast is in a different time zone, so you know what they do. Can't please everybody, but I could please majority then, if that's the case. Yeah, big time Slim. Yeah, we on. Yeah. Appreciate all y'all for coming in, man. Like I say, it's a slow moving thing today because early time I come on. If I come on early, nobody get notification. Did y'all get it? Yeah, what's up, Beverly? See you in the building. Yeah. John Lioness. John Lioness. Yeah, what yeah. Solo. Yeah, I see you. What's good? Yeah, BK Love. Jackie Bird. What's happening? Yeah, Barry Smith. Yeah, well, we got some people coming, man. So we go get in it still, but might get no strike when we get up off here. Be happy. Yeah, I see you. LVKY. Yeah, they might block this video still, so trying to wait on at least the regular people that are always in here. Yeah, they don't give notification today. Dolly, yeah, I see you, little lamb. Yeah, but yeah, shit. You only Cali. Yeah, it's early, but yeah, it's a late. A lot of places for sure. Yeah, Brad, I see you. Yeah. What they do? Daddy in the house. Whitney. Yeah, we go get into this, code. Go get on some serious subject today and get into the so-called education system. How did it come about? People's that basically responsible for it. Now, if you see the thumbnail that I got on, those are the people right there that you see responsible for your so-called education. And if you go back and check, you go realize one thing: there was all devil puppets, no doubt about it. And we go get into it and break it down. Let's see a little history of where this come from right here. Yeah, we can do without that satanic teaching on the masses. No doubt about it. And I'm going to show you people because, a lot of people know what the education system mean, but they don't really pay attention. When I say know what it mean, I mean know what its purpose. And it's not what they tell you, basically. Yes, it's to make you, basically find a way to live. Basically, if you have education, then you can get a good job, so-called. They lie to the masses. And of course, it's more attached to brainwash. You understand? Because what you go understand that what you learn in school never really apply to a job. Otherwise, some of the basic that you know to add, put numbers together, or do a little maths, or know to read and write and all of that, that's common. But as far as what they're teaching you, as far as subjects and all of that, it don't never apply to the job. You understand? No doubt about it. And we go get into it and break it down. Let's see where it start from. Bring it on the masses.
The word education comes from Latin ex, meaning out of, and dugere, meaning to lead. So literally, to lead out of. Latin educare had the root...
Basically, you go basically see where the English language basically break off from. A lot of different languages, including Latin. It was around before English. That's what you need to know. And that's why I tell you, don't ever come break no English language around the mag. Because I already know it's the deception language right there to fool the dumb people. Now, you go see the break off and how they put everything together using different languages and meanings to make up this education. And if you type it in your calculator, a numerology calculator, the education is 36 in numerology. And I can show you that later. But
to bring up or rear a child, literally leading them out of childhood. Since the main job of child rearing is education, I suppose.
See this child bearing, and if you know well, people, these are all devil works. They show you every time you see it, you can tell it got a lot to do how the masses live today. Of course, they set the foundation basically for the devil work. It must go on.
Word gained its more specific sense. But thinking about this etymology helps us to understand education and its history in a number of ways. Because it can be said that the history of education is the history...
You see the history of education, see what they show you right there? Everything got something to do with the devil work tied to education because it's a brainwash.
...of civilization. One of the purposes of education is to perpetuate and extend a culture's values and knowledge into the future. So therefore, the content of education is culturally specific. Education reflects societal values. And so we can think of education as a kind of...
Side of values. And if you're smart, you know that's a lie. Because a lot of people got good education and still don't have a job or still can't get to that job that they match the education that they have. You understand what I'm saying? They always have to so-called downsize. Yes, because of course they're pushing everybody that yes, you can get this high education and get that high-end job. But what you gotta remember, everybody can work in the same field. And of course, none of them fields that they so-called put up there and tell you this is a high-paying job right here. Everybody can work there. That's what you need to know. There still gotta be people that sweep the streets, do the dirty work, clean the toilet in your public places, all of that. You understand? Everybody can be fucking rich. Everybody can be proper educated and get a good job. That's what you need to know. And the system set up just like that to accept some, leave some in the middle, leave some all the way to the bottom. That's how they so-called balance out this earth.
Eating or directing in more ways than one. And we can see similar notions in other words to do with education, such as the Germanic-derived word learn. It comes from the Proto-Indo-European root leis, meaning track or furrow. So the underlying sense here is to gain experience by following a track. Closely related...
Following a track, the brainwash track, you understand? No doubt.
...is the word lower, something that is learned.
Lower.
And similarly,
yes,
the word...
lower you inside the school. Because you got to understand, a lot of states, basically all of them, when you look at it, got some kind of law that you're going to face some kind of repercussion if you don't send your kids to school. You understand? That's part of the American law and a lot of places around the world.
Curriculum, closely related to the word course, literally means a running, coming from the Proto-Indo-European root kers, meaning run. So let's follow the track or course of history of education in the Western world and see where it leads us.
In the Western world, because they do copy the European system, basically. You understand? That's how they do it.
Education, based around the written word, really begins in the Western world with ancient Greece, after the introduction of the alphabet. And when we're talking about education...
Ancient Greece, and they're the one who give you the so-called alphabet right there.
In ancient Greece, due to the nature of our sources, we're really talking about the city of Athens in the 5th to 4th centuries, where students from citizen families could receive a basic, relatively low-cost...
As you could see right there, people. This is what they show you. See this thing sitting right there? This is how they do it right here. Devil monument, devil statues. They make out of these right here. What you think? He was a devil puppet, no doubt. And I told you they got a long way, deep, deep, deep down in your history. If you go back, it's these people you found. You understand? They're the one who paved the fucking life that you're living right now. You never look at it. You understand? You never look into it. Where does this system come from? How they implement it? Where did it started? Watch this right here. Education was set up by the devil people.
Education, preparing them for citizenship, oratory, and ethics. So it's no coincidence that the birthplace of Western democracy valued civic responsibility so highly that their educational system was largely geared towards preparing young elite men for public life and taking part in the democratic process. However, it should be stressed that this was not state-funded education, but paid for through tuition fees to private tutors, so not everyone could afford it. And it was intended for only those who were allowed to participate in the democracy.
You hear that? So it wasn't for everybody. It's just for the so-called people that rich. People with the money was basically the only ones that's supposed to be getting the education. You understand? Keep listening.
Indian citizen men, not slaves, foreigners, or women. Only
not slave, meaning not if you have a job. If you're working, if your family is one of those people that work, those are the ones they call slave. Once you have to abide by the damn satanic system. That's what they call slave in real life. You understand? You, me, we are slave to the system mentally. And that's what they're talking about. If you're not a part of the bloodline, you can't get in. That's what they basically tell you. That's how they used to do it. You have to be a main figure, got ranks on you to so-called go to their school. Watch this.
Sparta had a publicly funded education, and it was primarily in the martial arts, not academics. In Athens, physical education, academics, and arts were covered in different schools.
Athens and in Greece, and you have to understand, most of the fucking law that you live by is old Greek laws. You understand that they wash them, we wash them, and bring them back to the people. No doubt about it. As you could see them, they're the one who bring you the Olympics and all of that shit from back in the days. As you could see the cross, they bring you most of the lifestyle that you're living right now. And I'm not playing the worldwide shit. Better know.
Paidotribes, from pais, meaning child, since the whole point of education was transforming young boys into men, covered to
transform young boys into men. Yes, brainwash from early.
Gymnastics and general physical education. The Kitharistes, named after the Kithara or lyre, covered music and lyric poetry. And the Grammatistes, unsurprisingly, taught reading, writing, and arithmetic, as well as literature. And accompanying these young boys to school as attendant and guard was a slave known as Paidagogos, meaning
wow. Yes, so wow, so one slave used to lead all those kids to school, and he also a part of history. It's garbage, 100%.
Literally, child leading. From this we get the words pedagogue and pedagogy, even though
the pedo, pedophile. Wow, where you get that one from?
Originally that slave didn't actually teach the boy he attended. We also get the word encyclopedia from this child root. The phrase enkucleos paideia referred to a general education, literally meaning circle of child rearing. And from this general education idea, it was eventually turned into a word for a book of general knowledge. But getting back to the Greek education in
book of general knowledge. That ring a bell? You remember that? General knowledge?
Athens, after the basic course of schooling, students then had the option to go on to higher education, either in a practical art, such as medicine or architecture, or in philosophy. And this is where the famous teachers such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle come into the
go right here, people. There you go. You have Aristotle right there. That's 32 in numerology. This one, Plato right here, 23. No, this one is 30 right here. I gotta recite it, but this one is 30 in the middle, this one is 32 and 23. Any way you wanna cut it, no doubt about it.
As they each founded their own school. These were really just groups of students who met in some often outdoor location to listen to the teachings of their masters. Plato's students happened to meet in a grove honoring the Athenian hero Academos, and so his school...
Of course, listen again, people. This is how they put in their satanic rituals in those so-called high-end college. You understand? That's how they do it.
Some often outdoor location to listen to the teachings of their masters. Plato's students happened to meet in a grove honoring the Athenian hero Academos, and so his school came to be known as the Academia, and that's where we get the word academic from.
There you go. Naming off a satanic puppet. Of course, that's what it is.
Moving from Greece to Rome, we can see a strong continuity in educational practices, with an emphasis on rhetoric and oratory, important to Roman public life in their republican system, though physical education and music dropped out of the main curriculum. And it's from this period that we get the beginnings of the notion of a liberal arts education, because in Latin, liberalis meant free. So
you see, liberalis mean free. That's why they call the Statue of Liberty right there, because I told you, nothing free. And of course, freedom come off that same free. They slap the dumb on it.
Liberal education was an education fit for freeborn people, not slaves.
People, you see that? They put the free right there, and freeborn people, you never get it. Freeborn people don't have nothing to do with slave. That means these people don't work for a living. You understand? They don't work for a living. Their family not gonna work. Their bloodline not gonna work. These are main figures right here that have something to do with your life right now. Of course, they never forget them. You better wake your ass up. The people that working for a living and have to adapt to the satanic system, those are the ones they call slaves. And it's the same fucking shit right now.
Though in practice, it was much more available to the higher classes. And of course, education is still a classist institution today, though we often pretend it isn't, with the better schools in the richer neighborhoods and university tuition fees restricting higher education to those who can afford to pay for it, and different types of universities open to people with more money. And this is a notion that's also...
So what if every single people in this world can afford the high-end education? What would have happened, people? What would have happened? I told you, the world set up by design. You understand? Everything happened for a reason. They set it all up. You get it? They can't have all high-end people with education. You understand? They can't. The world will never run right to them. You better wake up.
Expressed in the word school itself, which comes from Greek schole, meaning leisure. It wasn't that school itself was leisurely, but that to be able to go to school, one had to have the leisure time away from working, the leisured class, as it were. The Romans had a similar notion in their word for school, ludus, a word which could also mean play, game, diversion. The Romans had a similar notion in their word for school, ludus, a word which could also mean play, game, diversion. And that leisure was possible in large part because both Athens and Rome were slave-owning societies. So the leisure to go to school...
Slave-owning people, because of course they're paying to build their city. Of course that's how it is, to keep the satanic shit going. Yeah, with everything that they need to basically control the masses. Of course that's how they do it. It wasn't no fucking slave. It's just fake shit they give the people.
It was dependent on a large and very unleisured class. Later on, in the Middle Ages in England, we find the distinction between the learned and the lay or lewd. Both lay and lewd, ultimately from Latin laicus, from Greek laikos, of the people, from laos, referring to the common people. In the Middle Ages, education was mostly to be found in the church, hence the learned lay.
Used to be founded in the church, because it's tied. It's tied to the same fucking religion. Why you think they have division? The so-called, I'd say division, but they call it devotion. They call it devotion in the morning. When you go to school, they basically put on that little church act right there for the masses, because of course it's tied to the church. They take a little time and then they basically separate it for the people, but it is tied together with the damn division shit that they give you with religion.
Distinction. And if you weren't educated, you were lewd, a word which in later times gained a distinctly pejorative sense. One of the major differences between Roman and Greek education was that girls often received some education in Rome. Roman education was divided into 3 levels. The teacher of the first level was called the ludi magister, literally schoolmaster, and taught the basics of reading, writing, and arithmetic to boys and girls from about 7 to 11 years of age. After that, students aged 12 to 15 would be taught grammar and literature by a grammaticus. And then, boys over 16 could move on to the rhetor to learn rhetoric. Girls wouldn't go on to that level, though, since they'd have no opportunity for public speaking.
Wow, they don't have no opportunity for public speaking. I told you, all Greek laws, people, all Greek laws and the Romans, that's what they use, people. And even if you don't see it in plain sight, it's still going on. That's how they
most of those teachers would have themselves been slaves or ex-slaves. So again, the leisure that allowed the students time to learn the liberal arts was a direct
slave. What happened? You retire? Okay.
result of labor by slaves. Given this history, it's not surprising that much of our educational vocabulary comes from Greek and Latin, but we also get some from Germanic sources, such as the word teach, which comes from Old English tachan, ultimately from the Proto-Indo-European root dake, which means to show, and is closely related to the word token, etymologically something that shows. Also from this root comes the word dictionary, the Latin word dictionarius being coined in the 13th century by an Englishman, John of Garland, who taught in Paris and wanted to create a resource to help his students learn Latin vocabulary.
Yes, it's easy as that. That's how it comes. You better wake your ass up. Of course, these people give you these words. They have to give you a meaning for it. And of course, the English language need a dictionary more than any other language, because they have one word that they say and they spell it 4 different ways. They got 4 different meaning. Are you kidding me? The same word. That's how they do it, people.
In any case, this shows something about how teaching often works. The teacher shows the students. For the students, of course, this can mean a lot of work, and that's etymologically appropriate because student comes from Latin studere, meaning to be eager, take pains, strive after, thus implying great effort, and is ultimately from a Proto-Indo-European root steu, meaning to hit. Appropriate, perhaps, to how often ancient teachers beat their students if they didn't apply themselves.
Yes, they still do that in a lot of countries. Beat the kids to learn. And that's why I always tell you, people, if you only know what they teach you in that box, you don't know shit. They force you to learn. And like you see right here from ancient days, they used to have to whoop the kids if they don't pay attention. You got it? Gots to learn by any means, even if they have to whoop your ass. You think this was for your good? No. They beat you so you get it for your own good? I don't think so. They don't force people to learn shit because it's for their own good. You understand? The programming must go on. It's a brainwash. That's what you need to get.
To their studies, also from Latin studeo, with adequate eagerness. Of course, teachers shouldn't only be thought of as strict taskmasters. They also care for their students, as the word tutor implies, coming from Latin tuere, meaning to protect. The educational sense of the word was a much later development.
Care don't have nothing to do with protect. That's 2 different words. Care and protect mean 2 different things. You understand?
Pupil, another word for student, is the diminutive form of pupus, boy, and pupa, girl, in Latin. There's a flavor of small cuteness in this root, which also gives us puppy and puppet. And Latin pupilla could also be used to mean doll, from which, believe it or not, we get pupil in the sense of the...
Get your fucking ass out of here. This is bullshit. Just have the 1 eye symbol right there. Listen to this and see if it makes sense.
And puppet. And Latin pupilla could also be used to mean doll, from which, believe it or not, we get pupil in the sense of the dark aperture in the eye, because if you look in someone's eye, you can sometimes see a little doll-like version of yourself reflected. In Latin,
okay, all right.
The main word for student was discipulus, from which we get disciple, as in the students and followers of Jesus. This
There
word
you go, people. Wow. And watch this right here. All of them got this round thing around the head. They never tell you what it means, what it signifies. Or all the disciples have the sun ray over the head. The rest of the people don't. There you go.
Followers of Jesus. This word comes from the Latin discere, meaning to learn, ultimately from the Proto-Indo-European root dec, meaning to take or accept. And interestingly, this root also leads to the Latin word docere, meaning to teach, which gives English the word doctor, the highest class of teacher, I suppose.
Wow, you get the doctor from that, and it's because what? It's the highest teacher? Get out of here.
The highest class of teacher, I suppose.
Wow.
So now that we've got the students and the teacher, we've got the whole classroom ready. But where does the word class come from? Well, it's etymologically an interesting one, coming from Latin classis, which originally referred to the Roman people under arms. In other words, the army or fleet. The underlying sense is a call to arms, as the word comes from a Proto-Indo-European root meaning to shout. The word eventually broadened in sense to refer to classes or groups of people, and then groups of anything. In English, it came to refer to a group of students around 1600, but we also have the older sense of the word in such expressions as social class. It also came to refer specifically to the highest class of something, hence classical, as in classical music, supposedly the highest genre of music, originally used to distinguish the music of Mozart and his contemporaries from the later music of the Romantic period, and later still to make a distinction between the older music and the music of the 20th century and beyond. In literary circles, we similarly refer to classic literature, implying it's better than all this modern stuff. But this also points us towards the importance of the classical world, that is, classical Greece and Rome, to our story of education.
Yes, of course, you're gonna I told you, Ancient Greece, ancient Rome. That's what they're using on the masses for education. You understand? They're still teaching, that teaching still in there, hiding in the so-called education. It's a brainwash.
Ancient culture was rediscovered during
And
the
of course, there you go right there, people. Wow, I told you, man. Da Vinci so-called, right there in plain sight. They put this right here, doing the cross sign, and they tell you it's one of the best painting ever by the so-called Da Vinci character that they give the masses.
Renaissance. It was referred to as classical, implying that it was better than the medieval period that had followed. And when it was all readopted and copied, we referred to that period in the 18th century as neoclassical. And so that's what we refer to as a classical education now, an education in the culture of the classical world. Not necessarily an education like students received in ancient times, though it was something of a return to the Greek model, downplaying all the theological education of the medieval world. So, the education of the early modern period involved classical languages like Latin and Greek.
Why you think they wrote all these books right here, people? Why you think they give you a library? It's a part of the brainwash, no doubt about it. Books and these things right here, what they write, and they basically give you for education, it's all brainwash. You see the diamonds on it and everything. But I'm telling you, this right here is brainwash for the masses in plain sight. Now, like we done already know what the fucking education system set up off, we can get deeper in it. Let's
go. The model of going to school to learn is relatively new. Before 1900, most children learned at home and out in the real world. In 1837, the state of Massachusetts formed the first state board of education.
Massachusetts. And if you know this, people, this have a lot to do with a lot of shit that's implemented on the masses. This Massachusetts, you understand? It's 33 numerology. You see how long this word is? It's still 33. Wow. Can you believe that shit? All coded.
Education, with Horace Mann as its secretary. Mann believed.
You see this one right here? Horace Mann. Wow, I told you right here. Satanic puppet they put on to bring you the brainwash. And I told you. Wow, this one name is coded also. The Aris is 2-3 and 3-2. You understand? No doubt about it. And the man is 15. In any one of the numerology calculator you want to check, Pythagoras or fucking Chaldean, it's the same numbers. No doubt about it.
Everyone was entitled to the same content in education. Returning from a research trip to Germany in 1848, Mann lobbied heavily to have the Prussian model adopted. He quickly set about establishing a statewide system of common schools, staffed by professionally trained teachers. His ideas quickly gained momentum.
Yes, professionally trained teachers. Now I got a fucking question right there. Who teach the teachers? They just come up with this system, and just some teacher. Oh, you teach them. Who is teaching the teachers what to tell the people? The brainwash people. I told you. It comes down in script for the dumb masses. Of course, hand it down to these fucking people. Give it to the teachers. This is your course. This is what you gotta teach the kids for the damn brainwash.
And by 1852, Massachusetts passed a compulsory attendance law. Mann also believed that school could become a great equalizer, and Massachusetts passed a compulsory attendance law.
So you see, Massachusetts is the one who started the attendance law. Right there it started. You see it? And then they implemented all the way in from 4.
Mann also believed that school could become a great equalizer, and values such as obedience to authority, promptness in attendance, and organizing time according to bell ringing.
You see it? This is important right here, people. Pay attention. It's important. Because I tell you, the school system get you ready for the devil programming. You understand? Keep you to be in line. You hear what they say? Obey. Of course, this is a part of it right here. Once they grow you up under this system right here, you have to ask the teacher to go pee. Yes, can I excuse me to go to the bathroom? You have to tell them. You have to sit in there until they ring that bell so-called for you to go home or for you to get a break. Of course, they teach you to be in a prison system already, right here. Of course.
And values such as obedience to authority, promptness in attendance, and organizing time according to bell ringing would help students prepare for future employment.
For future employment. Yes, so you know time. Because I told you that's one of the reasons why man make time. People never get it. You could never make this satanic earth without time. You have to have it. You need people to promptly come to work on time. You need them to go to school on time. You need every fucking thing to run by time in this satanic earth. That's why they created. God got nothing to do with it.
An industrial age.
And the whole purpose of it is to create a docile factory military workforce.
Yeah, that factory, like military workforce, all of them implied right here, they show you. But that's how they get you ready for the satanic earth, or you should live in it. That's why when you wake up in the morning, if you wake up early enough, what they call rush hour, you see everybody rushing in the same fucking direction. Wait till 5 and after, you see everybody rushing back to the same direction they came from. That's how it is. It show you. The school get you ready for that same fucking programming. You better wake your ass up. You gotta be in order just like ants and bees. That's how they program the masses.
The whole purpose is to subordinate children and get them in that mindset of being subordinated so they grow up to be subordinated adults.
The poorest class I've had. Prussian schooling had been out to destroy the imagination.
That's the reason why they give you break, lunch, and yes, time to go. That's how they do it, people. Get you ready for the work type of life. That's the only reason why they do it. It's a programming for the mind, the brainwash, to get you ready for the satanic earth that you're gonna be in, and supporting it also.
It's in every public library worth its salt in the United States, and in every college library, you will find a collection of essays by.
If you notice, there you go, they post up these devil puppets. Yes, this is a statue of a devil puppet that have something to do with this library right here. The programming, those are the people who they honor.
Prussian philosopher Johann Fichte. Fichte said we have.
Oh, you already, people. All of these people that you hear them talk about, all of them involved in the satanic work right here on earth.
To set up a system of universal force schooling in which we destroy the imagination. Bells, ordered lessons, constant testing, ranking.
You hear that? They destroy the imagination from early. And I told you, everything you see them do, people, is to program you one way that they want you. One way. They never stop till they get you like that. And if you're half track, of course they call you crazy if you don't go the route that they take you. You understand? That's just how it is, people. Why you think they give you this so-called education right here? Yes, so you can follow the fucking right road that they call it. The road they call the right road, which is to work, honestly work, and support your so-called family. And try to get the American dream of what they call it. But at the same time, it's a satanic earth you're supporting. That's what you never get, people. Wow.
Universal force schooling in which we destroy the imagination. Bells, ordered lessons, constant testing, ranking.
The entire system is designed to regiment a large group of people and to get them all to do the exact same thing.
You hear that? To get them to do the exact same thing, basically. Programming for the youth right here, and then all the way in adulthood when they get to work is the same thing, people. They're programming the people how they want them. You get it?
By 1900, 34 states had compulsory schooling laws.
You hear that? 34 states already have it. Schooling law. Okay? That means if you don't send your kids to school, yes, they're showing up on you, hitting you with a charge. And I tell you, if you go any other route, as far as how to make money in this satanic earth, because they tell you you need to work for it, and then they call you a slave. But if you go any other route to get it, what they call you a fucking crook, and have a jail cell for you. You get it? That's how it is. You can never go off the base where they lined up for you. They give you a road to walk on, and if you come off, I say, no, I could go over here and get some money right here. No, that's a violation. So that is prison time. That's a court system. You starting right there. You're starting a beef with them, and you're going to jail because you make money some other way that they say no. You have to follow the road with this education system, because if you don't put in, you're not taking out nothing, and you can put in and end up with nothing also.
Half the nation's children attended one-room schools. And by 1918, every state required students to complete elementary school.
The reality
Yes, complete elementary school, because that's early. They need to get the brain early while it's absorbing up everything like sponge.
is they want children to take their place in society, be
Take their
cogs,
place.
and keep this system going. So you're
That keep that system going. That's by design, people. All the way
going to
in.
school to take your place. They want children to take their place in society, be cogs, and keep this system going. So you're going to school to take your place.
Wow, you're going to school to take your place, yes, in society. You see that? Of course, never miss. It's right. Hold on.
And now we come to the great man himself, a man history records as being instrumental in the creation of America's public education system.
There he is right here. The Horace Man, right there, people. And I told you, satanic puppet they implement right there on the people to give you that brainwash. And of course, they're successful. That's why it's nothing but dummy on this earth. Why you think, people? First day you go to school, you don't see the ball earth sitting there? Programming start. Bam.
Horace Mann was an American educator who served as a member of the U.S. House of Representatives, part of the American Congress.
Of course he's a politician, of course.
Horace Mann was the key reformer of the education system at the time. In 1837, he became the head of the newly created Board of Education in Massachusetts, where he began the work that would eventually...
Same place again, Massachusetts. That's where the whole thing began, with this education brainwash for the masses.
earned him the title as the father of American public education. After reading through the educational models of different countries, Mann finally hears about a particularly successful style that had been developed in Prussia, which is now modern-day Germany. The Prussian system had shown to be such a success for the government's purposes that, accompanied by a few other educators, Horace Mann
Who are the educators? These are the skull and bones characters right there. These are the one who represent the skull and bones on one side. Don't lie to
travels
the
to Germany
masses.
to investigate.
All secret society.
Upon their return to the
See
United
that right there? You see that right there? The Apollo. And I tell you, people, look in the face of it. It's fucking scary. It's not no fucking liberty. You understand? It's the devil itself standing right there holding the torch with the sun ray on their head.
States.
Wow.
They lobbied heavily to have the Prussian model adopted.
All in favor, say aye.
All in it, say aye.
Interest in Prussia had also been growing in the northern half of the continent. Around this time, the Canadian superintendent of schools, Egerton Ryerson, traveled to Prussia in search of a new model of education. His journeys also included visiting Horace Mann in Massachusetts to further examine the system he would eventually adopt. George Brown, the editor of Toronto's Globe newspaper, was even quoted saying that Ryerson had successfully imported Prussian education into Ontario. During the next 30 years or so, a whole line of American dignitaries came to Germany to earn degrees. Interestingly enough, those who earned degrees in Germany came back to the United States to staff all the major universities.
Yes,
By
all the major universities. And don't worry about it. They just tell you right there, if you have any brain, it's Freemasonry. Control all of them. All the major ones, that's where they recruit Freemasonry. Just remember, all of them frat shit lead up to be Freemasonry. All
back
the
to the
other
United States to staff all the major universities. By 1900, all the PhDs in the United States were trained in Prussia.
Bam. Okay, you see that right there? You know what this is right here? What is this right here you're looking at? That's the Freemason logo. The fucking eagle, the Order of the Chaos eagle right there. Holding the same cross right there. Holding the one, the magic one right there. And also have the fucking crown on. Do you sleep? Okay, dumb on. Wow. Wow.
As the first secretary,
Let's go back.
all the PhDs in the United States
Wow. That's
came to
wow, people. This right here, open your eyes. You better wake your ass up like I don't tell you. Secret society right here. Put the whole thing together to brainwash the masses, and they have the fucking nerves to show you the logo.
Germany to earn degrees.
Wow.
Interestingly enough, those who earned degrees in Germany came back to the United States to staff all the major
There
universities.
you go. There you go.
By 1900, all the PhDs in the United States were trained in Prussia.
There you go, people.
As the first secretary of the State Board of Education, Horace Mann promoted his new concept that the state is the father of children. He stressed that it was the
State is the father of children. Wow. There you go, people. I told you. They got your kids. They're the one who fathers of your children. Your own children that you have. Yes, they're the father. They use that word because they tell you if you should give them vaccine or not. Should you send them to school or not? They control the whole thing. So, of course, they're the fucking father and not you.
responsibility of the state to ensure that education was provided for the child. A very noble idea that the state is the father of children. He stressed that it was the responsibility of the state to ensure that education was provided for the child.
Just have to make sure that the education is provided to the child. Not food now. Not food, not nothing else. Education. You can fucking die for hunger, but you have to get this brainwash in. That's what we about, right? You see it or not? Wow.
A very noble idea, of course, but what exactly did he mean by that? And how did he define education? It seems like a very broad subject. It is a very broad subject. Education encompasses all of human history and all the knowledge we have gathered during that time. Not to mention, and perhaps most importantly,
You hear that? The education is all the knowledge that they gather up. They're teaching you. The teacher, they gather up the message, the so-called word, everything that they pass to. Then they give it to the so-called teacher so they can teach you. Because that's what you need to carry on in life. What a dumb shit.
what we as human beings learn over our lifetime on a personal level.
Get out of here. What we learn on a personal level. I don't give a fuck about what you learn. Let me learn. What the fuck wrong with these people, man? That's brainwash.
What we as human beings learn over our lifetime on a personal level. Horseman's 10th annual report in 1846 led to the first state law that made it mandatory for children to go to school.
You hear that? Of course, they're gonna come up with it, people, because that's how they do it. Just like how they tell you the same thing with the vaccine. They tell you that you have to have it, as you can't send your kids to school because the people that already got vaccine gonna be contaminated by you. Wow.
It was during that year that he supported the governor of Massachusetts in adopting the Prussian model of education for the entire state.
See, there you go.
How did he do
there.
that? The governor of the time, Edward Everett, as it turns out, was the very first to receive a PhD from, can you guess where? That's right, Prussia. From then on, it spread very quickly.
I can't believe
you guess
they're
where?
doing this right here.
That's right.
1836, 936. That's how they do it, people. All coded. You better see it.
Prussia. From then on, it spread very quickly.
There you go.
Just after Everett installed the Prussian model in the state of Massachusetts,
See, that's their logo.
after
You hear
Everett
me?
installed the Prussian model in the state of Massachusetts, the governor of New York set up the very same method in 12 New York schools. Horace Mann's sister, Elizabeth Peabody,
12 for your number 3. Here we go with a big old man. This is our sister.
of the Peabody Foundation, saw to it that right after the Civil War, the Prussian system that was then being taught in the northern states was integrated into the conquered South. By 1900, most of the compulsory schooling laws that implemented the new system had been passed. From then on, every American child grew up under the Prussian system.
You hear that? They make sure they tell you all the schools is now there. They place them there. Now people gotta fill it up. You understand? So now they're gonna charge you if your kids don't go to school. It's a fine. And there you go. That's it right there, people. FR. There you go. The fold out pyramid. Yes, got the cross right there. And the so-called ball earth. Hold it right there in the pause. Yes, the ball earth. Of course, that's what it is. And I told you the magic one, because they work in the brain and the masses all day of the week.
So what exactly was the Prussian education system that everyone thought was so amazing that it just had to be adopted throughout the free world? To give you just
Free world.
a bit of background, in the 18th century, the Kingdom of Prussia, which is now modern-day Germany, was among the first countries of the world to introduce free and compulsory education. After the Prussians were defeated by Napoleon in 1806, it was decided that the reason why the battle was lost was that the Prussian soldiers were thinking for themselves in the battlefield instead of following orders. To make sure that this couldn't happen again, a new 8-year system of schooling was created. This new system provided not only the skills needed for the early industrialized world, such as reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Yes, so 8 years more. And what you gotta understand, people, you don't need 8 years to read and write, you understand? But it's a grade. They got you by grades. You see, you notice they have you in grade 1, first grade, or whatever they call it, second grade, third grade, all the way up, because they grade you. They feed you by the amount of time. The amount of time you're there, your brain grow. You understand? The more your brain grow, they move you to a higher grade, so they could brainwash you with that grade of brainwash. You understand? That's why they do it in grades, people. It takes levels to brainwash the masses. They can't just force everything on you. It needs brainwash. They gotta do it in levels and grades.
But also a strict education that taught duty, discipline, respect for authority, and the ability to follow
respect for authority.
orders. Elite children destined for higher offices went on to attend private schools, while the rest of the population had no access to the secondary education. They were destined for the working class.
Because, you see, they was destined for the working class. And I told you already, everybody can be iron workers in this world. Everybody can be a banker, a doctor. Everybody can be that. You understand? So it's a rigged system set up so it could run just like I tell you. Some doing a little bit of job right here in the high, and then you have a little bit more doing right there in the middle, and then you have the low class, which almost everybody at. That's what you need to know. Only a few at the top right there. You understand? In the so-called job world. You understand? No matter how much education you have.
Through this new system, the Prussian court tried to create social obedience in the citizens through indoctrination. Every individual had to become convinced at the core of their being that the king was just, his decisions were always right, and the need for obedience paramount.
The king.
In truth, the entire purpose of the system was to instill loyalty to the crown and to train young men for the military and bureaucracy. To do this, it was necessary to squeeze out all independent thinking from the masses.
Squeeze out all independent thinking, of course, because you got to be programmed by some ways or another. You have to program.
Influencing this new system from the beginning was Prussian philosopher Johann Gottlieb Fichte. Combining John Locke's view that the children are a blank slate and Rousseau's ideas on how to write on that slate, Prussia established an educational system that was considered scientific in nature. An important part of the Prussian system was that it defined for the child what was to be learned, what was to be thought about, and how long to think about it. In order to have an efficient policy-making class and a subclass beneath it, it was believed that one had to remove the power of most people to make sense out of the available information. In other words, critical thinking had to be done away with.
You hear that? Critical thinking gotta be done away with. So you understand, it's not just now they're outcasting people with critical thinking that don't think like the system. You understand? That's why you see they do that to the damn BAM.
Most people to make sense out of the available information. In other words, critical thinking had to be done away with. Now, if you're wondering why the average person doesn't know that the North American education system is based directly on the Prussian model, it might just be because its original purpose was not designed for the good of the individual, but for the good of the government.
Of course.
The philosophy of Johann Fichte directly influenced the creation of the Prussian model of schooling. As he is quoted saying, "The schools must fashion the person, and fashion him in such a way that he simply cannot will otherwise than what you wish him to will." With quotes like these, you can see why his involvement is not well known.
They never hide it. That's what you need to know. They never hide it. They basically tell you in plain sight why they're here and who they're working for. Plain sight.
Education should aim at destroying free will, so that after pupils are thus schooled, they will be incapable throughout the rest of their lives of thinking or acting otherwise than as their schoolmasters
Be more dependent on the government and the system. That's how they do it.
wished. When this technique has been perfected, every government that has been in charge of education for more than one generation will be able to control its subjects securely without the need of armies or policemen. In 1807, in a Berlin occupied by Napoleon, Johann Fichte gave a series of famous addresses to the German nation. Fichte spoke of the superiority of German people above all others. The continent
The pyramid on the shirt. They're no different. All of them is about the satanic
These speeches
work.
was a catalyst for the Prussian education system and German nationalism. In other earlier works, he calls Jews a state within a state.
There you go, people. That's how they do it right there. And of course, Russia used the same fucking logo right there for their seal all day of the week. That's how they do it, people. They never miss. Let's get into this one right
The
here.
challenge as CBS reports where America stands.
Let's see where America stands.
Despite decades of reform attempts and billions of dollars of investment, the American education system badly needs improvement.
It's not where it needs to be. There's too many places that aren't doing well.
Now, when you go nationwide, the numbers don't get much better.
There you go. The numbers don't get much better. Yes, there go your 2-3 coding right here.
The USA spends the second most amount of money among developed countries in the world. So it's not that we're not spending enough money, but our result is that we rank 23rd in 15-year-old achievement, which again,
15-year-old for your number 6.
sucks. Now, there's a long list of countries that are above us in education. You know, you can look at Australia, Belgium, Hong Kong, Switzerland, Czech Republic.
Yes, but what do you think they're talking about when they say they're more advanced in education? Their people is more programmed to the system. That's what you need to know. And you mentioned Hong Kong. Of course, I already showed you and told you about the Hong Kong and how easy it is to implement shit. That's why most of the times you see they do it in Hong Kong first, then they bring it to America. You understand? That's how they do it. It's easier to brainwash those people. That's why they're so-called more educated. You understand? They're more walk when you say walk, more like sheeps. That's what I mean.
And the list goes on and on and on.
Let's start from the beginning. Let's go. Let's do it. Massachusetts.
In 1620, the Puritans, or Pilgrims, landed at Plymouth Rock, where they established the Plymouth Colony. This eventually spread into the 13 colonies along the East Coast. In 1635, the first grammar Latin school was established in Boston, set up as an educational institution for the higher class, so boys could be prepared to take leadership positions in church and state. In 1636, Harvard College was established as the first higher education institution in America. It was also within Massachusetts where the most widely spread textbook, the New England Primer, was printed.
Textbook.
The roles for women in society mainly consisted of maintaining the home life. Education was not considered a necessity, but
You hear that? Woman wasn't supposed to get education. There was more like to maintain the home. Okay.
mothers who
come on.
could read taught their children. Early colonial education in America consisted of the ideas found in John Locke's book, Some Thoughts Concerning Education, which dictated how young boys should be seen as gentlemen and also how to think rationally. Other influential thinkers in the beginning of the 1700s, such as Benjamin Franklin, also shaped the early...
Influential thinker. No, that's not what the name you should call him. He's a puppet. They push him on the masses, and of course, once they push him on you, of course you're going to be down with him. That's how they do it, people. The same thing they do today. If they want you love a Jay-Z, they push him on you. That's how they do it.
Courses of education. Benjamin Franklin began the English Academy, which was later known as the University of Pennsylvania, in the early 1700s. Additionally, he posited ideas from the European Enlightenment that challenged the religious teachings of the day by including science and secularization.
You hear that? Science, because they have to put the science in there. The science is a big part of the brainwash for the masses. Once you believe in science, they tell you every fucking thing is true science, and you bought it. Even the shape of the earth. Come on.
With the beginning of the Revolutionary War, the colonists began to secede from the British Empire. Events such as the Boston Tea Party and Boston Massacre manifested into the fight for independence.
You hear that? The Boston Massacre. Just like they give you the Boston bombing in modern times, they all fake shit on the masses.
Shortly after writing and adopting the Declaration of Independence in 1776, Thomas Jefferson went on to propose a two-track education system for the laboring and the learning.
The laboring and the learning. Okay.
In the early 1780s, Noah Webster wrote A Grammatical Institute of the English Language, which had a spelling, grammar, and reader volume. The spelling book has never been out of print.
You know what his name? Noah. Yes.
In 1837, concerning public schools, Horace Mann became regarded as an important pioneer in raising money and creating better training for teachers.
You see, he raised money and create a better teaching, better pay and everything, better environment for the teachers. You believe that? Of course, it's fake shit. And I told you, they can put on any one of these characters they want on the masses to implement their devil work. Of course, somebody gotta be the front of it always. And I told you, it is a brainwash, the education system. Not because they say you can get a job when you're so-called educated. That don't mean it's true. You understand? That's what it is. It's a brainwash they got for you. Let's get in the chat a little bit before we keep going. Yeah, what they do, everybody? Yeah, Coco Moco, I see you. Yeah, what they do? Jenny B, what's good? Yeah. John Olan, I see you. What's good? Yeah, Truth all day. Yeah, what's good? Anthony. Yeah. Mayfield in the building. Yeah. Mandy. Yeah, I see you, Mark. Tina in the house. What they do? Lucky One. Monica. Yeah, Life. I see you. Flacco. Yeah. What they do? Kissy baby. Freddie. What's happening? Taylor, I see you in the building. Black Scorpion. Yeah. Let me see who this. Yeah, Tara. I see you. Sandra in the house. Yeah. I know it's late. Yeah, Miss Nature. See you in here. Yeah, what they do, Treat? I see you in here. What's good? Yeah. Young Yoda. Lily in the house. What's good? Yeah, Robert. Yeah, Deaf Red. I see you. What they do? Kim 4. Yeah, appreciate all y'all for coming too, man. Keith. I see you, Sepia. Yeah, Niven. We alright, man. Warrior of Jah. Monk. Yeah, always. Yeah, Miss Blue. I see you. Yeah, Chisha Cookley in the building. Yeah, what they do, Urka? Yeah, Camille. Back on. YouTube censorship. Right. Hey, what they do, David? See you in the building. Yeah, what they do, Christian? Yeah, we on. For sure. Yeah, PFB. On again, balance. Yeah. Yeah, Elliot. What's happening? Okay. Yeah, what they do, Macy? Yeah. Hey, and the other day, man, when I was talking about those websites and those chat, I didn't even know Macy was the one who created them, man. I thought that Sodomite Sir was the one who messing around talking about kicking people off the family. But yeah, I was just mad, man. And I tell the people, not to support the family. I already know, man. Yeah, it's still the same thing, you know what I mean? Still the same family, you know what I mean? Whether you call it family or you want to call it the BAM family. That's what it is. But yeah, Macy put in a lot of work, man. And I appreciate all she do, you know what I mean? She put up all them website and all that just to spread the word still, you know what I mean? And I know she genuine with it. Yeah, so I didn't mean to throw salt on that, dear Macy. I know how much work you put into all that, but yeah, so all the people, man, once you're cool with them, you know what I mean, it's all good. But yeah, I just don't like when people getting into it, you know what I mean? Yeah, down to earth, I see you. Yeah, so y'all could just, hang out the same way, but once y'all good, it's all right, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know, Johnny B, they got me. Yeah, man, I already know. When I just don't like to remember how many videos I got on there and some videos that, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, man, that's messed up. Yeah, what's good, June? See you in the building. Yeah, Xavier. Yeah, but that's all, man. Sometime I remember that channel, I'll be pissed off. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, y'all support the Mag Nation, man. That's all Macy doing all that work. Yeah, but sometimes I don't even remember, man, and sometimes I don't even click on them, but you know what I mean? Because I got other shit to do, but I just know about a few of them. But yeah, them ones that you show us, that Sir was showing them is our side. Them is Macy put them up. Yeah, just support it, man. That's what it is. Yeah, what they do, Iron Coco. See you in the building. Indian. Yeah. Jonas in the house. Yeah, Edgar. LPC Hip. Yeah, I know we can do it with peace, man. We can do it with respect for each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, of course, Avery. What's happening? What's good? Yeah, Louis V. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, once you can hang, you hang. I mean, yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, Seda. See you in here. What's good? Yeah, for sure, all day. Yeah, for sure. That's what she here for. She helping out. I know, a lot of people tell me that. That's why I got respect for Macyka, you know what I mean? That's putting in a lot of work and helping out the people at the same time. Yeah, you ain't gonna find people that dedicated to the truth like that all the time. Yeah, Tigite, I see you. Yeah, of course. LEKY, for sure. Yeah, Nina. Yeah, Nina Bonnet, I see you in here. You talking about the 9/11 video that I have up? You know already I be having 9/11 videos up. I got one where I did on a live. If you oh yeah, it's on the Truth on the Run. We did one live still, but I'm gonna repost the video itself still, you know. Them haters don't like that video up because you know what I mean? I touch on some shit that they never ever think of. But I didn't know that was gonna piss them off still, but I don't really care. Yeah, Mosey Mike. Yeah, it's like they do videos and I do videos and they're mad about what I say in my videos. You know, like, why did you say that? Like, why you worry about my work, B? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't break down shit that they never even think about saying in that video. So, at the end of the day, they go hate. And those are the same people who got that shit taken down, man. Yeah, it was also on the Truth on the Run, and they took it down. For no reason. He's sitting there, just sitting there. It ain't getting too much attention or nothing. He's just there. All of a sudden they decide to take it down. I think they restrict the comment first and then they got it. Yeah. What they do? Truth search engine. What's happening with it? Yeah, I see you. Love Truth in the house. Yeah, we on. What's good? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I always love people that doing the work, man. You know what I mean? That shows that the work shows that they're doing it. You know, shout out to Truth Search Engine also. Yeah, a lot of people that put in work, you have to see them. You know what I mean? Spreading the truth. Yeah, of course. Yeah, respect, Tina. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, of course. Edgar in the house. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, already. You already know, Coco Moco. Much respect. Yeah. Yeah, Taylor. For sure. Yeah, already. Yeah. Mayfield. Yeah, I see you. What's good? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, known as Slim Tug. What's good? What they do? Black nigga. Y'all cold blooded, I tell you the name, boy. Wow. Yeah, well, hey, it is what it is, though. Hey, hold on, man. Russian Figs is one of them fuckers that ate the Mac. Are you kidding me, search engine? Yeah, Russian Figs is an agent. Why you think he ate the Mac? He don't do no video since back in the days. He come back and chewing up the Mac. Are you kidding me? Yeah, he gets no love on here. Yeah, he gets the boot. You know what I mean? And you know we don't trust nobody that follow the Russian pigs. So that's a thin line right there, search engine. Be careful. Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, that motherfucker done put eat on the truth, trying to fight down the mag. Yeah, and I'm talking about with passion. Yeah, Snake. You already know Russian pigs is a faker, man. Yeah, he gets no love. Because like I say, I show him respect and he wiggle his way out of it. You know what I mean? Like a bad kid that you put in place, you know, whirl himself out of it and then, you know what I mean, get loose. So I got to take the respect back. And you know, once I got the respect back, yes, I'm going to hit him over the head with a bat. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, then you see, you know videos on my channel. You know I don't have no love for that Russian pigs. Yeah, I can't like no hater, man. A hater rat. You know, hate you and is still moving like a rat or a snake waiting for you to turn your back. Yeah, you want to take credit for the diamond video I did? The video about the diamond? That sodomite never know nothing about what diamond is until the mag come out. You understand? Once I said it's the dome made of the diamond, oh my goodness, he have a fucking heart attack. Yeah, you can bet they have to call 911 to revive his ass after he see that video. Then he go say, oh, I was the one who talking about the Diamond Brotherhood. Like, what that got to do with the fucking dome, dude? Did you ever say it out your mouth that the dome made out of diamond? No, you have no balls. Just a sodomite. Yeah, and slit balls. Yeah, that's what you got. So we don't respect no Russian pigs over here. Yeah, you know what I mean? You just lose a little stripe, you know what I mean? Lose a little rank, and when you mention his name and say, yeah, you get some stripe dig off of you. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, your IQ get lower. That's how I see it. Yeah, you can't endorse that motherfucker. Like I be seeing a lot of people on my channel and I don't know them. It's not people that I see. It's not people that I recognize. They be just leaving links. Oh, this Zuckerberg or whatever they call that other fucker that on there playing around. Oh yeah, he good with numbers or whatever. And, oh, go see this dude. Somebody say, oh, Mag, you the best. Oh, they gotta find that comment to put that dude name in it. Like, go find the Zuckerberg and or whoever his name is, because yeah, he do good work. No, you never fucking go on that fucker channel and advertise the Mag. So fuck you, get off my channel. Yeah, why you doing commercial on his channel if he that good? Yeah, if he good enough, you will get his fucking recognition without you put that shit on my channel. You understand? I never seen one of y'all dummies. I don't even know that person. Never seen it before, but you tagging other people's video on my channel. Like go tagging his channel right there on my channel, telling me to go check it out. I go on there, I never seen you endorse my channel. No. Yeah, so some people, they come on here to endorse other Sodomite's channel. Like, yeah, this is... I don't care about them fuckers. You think Mag watch them? You got a world of hurt coming. You think I watch them Sodomites? No, them people don't worth my time. Yeah, you think you know shit? Fucking agent. Yeah, what's the Berg name? The motherfucker sound like hamburger in his name. Who is it? Yeah, don't put no link on my channel for that sodomite. Yeah, gematria on my ass. Yeah, you know, too much numbers ain't too good, man. You just have to know enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you know too much, you push you over the board with that garbage about gematria. Of course, it's trash he talking. You don't know shit. Fuck you think you know. Following the damn news. Everything the news say, take it and run. Yeah. I could have swear one time that fucker come on my channel have about 60-something thousand subscribers telling, oh man, well, you know, it'd be good if you learn some numbers. It'd be good if you get your fucking ass off my channel. Yeah, that would be good. That would be even better. Yeah, I don't want to know shit from you. Yeah, you know, you tell your truth. You don't see me coming over there tell you, oh man, you need to pick up on these drags, dude. You need to wake your ass up on this transgender agenda. You know what I mean? You don't see me coming over here telling you that shit. Talking about gematria. You think that's knowledge? I don't think so. That's garbage. Yeah. I know fucking fake when I see it. I don't need no gematria to prove it. That is fucking fake. Yeah, you can show numbers or gematria to show if shit fake. Yeah, I could show you the numbers in it without using gematria. You know what I mean? And you're going that way, showing you that you're going too deep. Yeah, you don't even have to go that deep. I could break something down, show you that it's fake, and you say, oh, Mag, you know you missed that. Of course I miss it. Can't see every damn thing. I just take out the ones that gonna prove to you that it's fake. And if you see something else, hey, that's more to my point. Kudos to you. Much respect. You feel what I'm saying? Because you see something that I don't see, and that's a confirmation that it is fucking fake, like I don't say. You know what I mean? It's not how much it's fake. The whole thing is fake. If I tell you it's fake, it's just fake. We don't need too much numbers to prove that it's fake. I could show you number coding that represent fakery. And that's it. You don't have to go into all that gematria. Oh yeah, the sheet got got 4 numbers in it, got 4 letters in it, so it come up to this or it come. No, that's bullshit. You have to wake up on that, people. That don't make no difference between the truth. Like you telling the truth and you need all that numbers to prove that it is true. No, you need to prove that it is fucking fake. You understand? That's all you need to do it. Prove that it's not shit in place that they say supposed to be there. Why they're using this person if it's real and this person sound like he wasn't on the scene reading off a script. Yeah, that's more important than gematria or whatever you're talking about. Yeah. So don't bring that shit to my channel. I'm doing pretty good without that shit. You understand? I don't need to implement no new tricks. Yeah, go to them people that looking for money on YouTube and doing other shit. And need new skills. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I seen that those channels be dried up. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of people and nobody watching the channel. Yeah, the mag channel is not gonna dry it up like that. I rather don't do no video. Yeah, that's just what it is. If you don't want the video, I won't do them. Who the fuck am I doing it for? That's why I told you those people are real agents. They're doing these videos. Nobody watching them. Nobody paying attention. But yeah, keep putting them out. Keep putting them out. Yeah, because it's YouTube garbage. They want them out there. Yeah, pollute the place with trash. Yeah, so I don't need nothing more, man. I'm fine. I know what it is I'm talking about, and that's it. Yeah, you want me to go talk about some shit that I don't know about? I don't think so. Yeah, let you do that, and everybody can do the same thing. Yeah, like I say, it's not a career. You understand? I don't need no more education for the career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's how it is, man. That's how I feel. Yeah, it's just raw truth, man. It is what it is, and who don't believe that it is, hey, it's your business. You can move on, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't use a script. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck to begin with. Yeah, that's what it is. Tell it like it is, and I don't care who mad. You understand? The people that I talk about, I don't give a fuck if they're mad. So why I give a fuck if some stranger don't know no shit come and be mad? No, that's cool. You can be mad. That's your opportunity to be mad at the mag. Just go ahead and take it. Yeah, but I respect everybody that come out though. Respect everybody that's doing their thing. You know, just leave me out of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can put up your channel doing all this shit, but leave me out of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's how I know those people that running the fake channel is not real. You know, either is YouTube put them on, YouTube doing that. You understand? They know what they're gonna do. They're gonna take down the channel, so they post up one that they made. You know what I mean? Because they're about distracting you from the truth. So I don't believe that it's just a random person and you can strike that motherfucker and it won't go away. Yeah, you can strike it all day. It won't go nowhere. Yeah, so that's all you know. You're showing my videos, even the one that I got knocked down. They strike me down for it, but you can keep it. Yeah, and then you're mocking me or pigging a fucking lipstick on the glasses. Yeah, of course it's mockery. Yeah, Jennifer Lenny, I see you. Yeah, and it's funny because the last time I did the video, it wasn't even 100 subscribers. Now it's 300 and more, going towards 400. So if you see people going on that shit, man, I guess I'm not that pissed off like I used to be because I upset that it's all dummies. You know, you're gonna end up on there because you know you're not paying attention. Yeah, because you never see me. First of all, the original people already know I would never use that for avatar. Never use that for my channel. Like, I would never use that for my channel. Sometimes they use my avatar. I'm surprised they didn't do that. Yeah, but I guess, you know, that's the farthest they want to go. But that's some cold-blooded shit. Yeah, well, can't stop it though. YouTube won't. A lot of people say, Mac, why don't you report? Yeah, I report some of them channels before. The ones that have my avatar and also my name, of course I report them. You think they did shit? They was still up there. I think they're still up there right now. So I don't waste my time, B. I don't waste my precious time doing that. I just leave it alone, man. Yeah, I could show you as my people, like, here you go. This is what they're doing right here. But there's nothing else I can really do. I'm not going to chase behind these people. The funny thing is they put my video up stealing the name. They're not only stealing name, so you can tell, well, they could steal the name and do their own thing. No, they steal the name and they also put my video there. So when you come, yeah, you gonna be, if you don't have no idea how the mag work, you're just gonna fall for it. It's just that simple. That's why over 300 people fall for it, because you feel what I'm saying? It's people that don't really, you know, 2,400, 2,500 subscribers, yeah, 25,000 subscribers. They gonna be, you know, there gonna be a lot of people in there that's not all the way, you know, down for say, all the way with it. but they just on the channel, you know, to when they see something that they're interested in, then they go get it. But it's not, you know what I mean? It's not that interesting to them. So later on, when they find out the channel is missing, they were just trying to find a channel, you know, put in Mag Bit of Truth, and that's a wrong thing. So this is a trick, and I don't remember which one of my subscribers write it in the comment, but that was a good idea to put in the Mag Bit of Truth live. Once you put the live on it, you will see my channels come up, because all these channels that I got left right now, I make them for lives. So all of them got the live on it. You understand? I think only one don't got live on it is the Truth on the Run. Yeah, so all you have to do is basically, you know, we don't want to bombard the people with no more channel right now. Still, I'm not gonna do no more channel for now, because we are right. We have channels, but people know that I'm not gonna use no other avatar. The only time I ever used another avatar was an avatar of myself. Yeah, and then that channel got taken down still, but people should know I don't really use those avatars, no pig and them shit. Yeah. Yeah, I might put it on the screen to mock them people that, you know what I mean? Them sodomites, but that's it. Yeah, it won't be my damn avatar. Big Kush in the house. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, plus I hear them screaming, so of course. I'm hitting them in the same spot. Yeah, Barry Smith. Cherry in the building, what's good? Yeah, Taylor. Peter in the house, what's good, Peter? Yeah. For sure. Yeah, Wendy, I see you. Armstrong in the house. Yeah, you know what we do. Brandon Taylor, what's good? Yeah, well, like I say, man, I already know who is who. Yeah, Mike, I see you in here. What's good? Yeah, I see you checking in, no doubt. That's what it is. We on. Yeah. Yeah, well, down to earth. Yeah, Kaboom. Yeah, I see you in here. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Lady. We all good. Monk, what's good? Man, I'm telling you, this is crazy right here. Yeah, Milo Blue. Yeah, I hear you say something like you got another channel and come back in. Who was you before? Mellow Blue. Who was you before? I hear you say you come back in with another channel. Yeah, Helpless Eve. Sometimes we get that buff. Yes, what they do, Felicia? Lady D. Yeah, well, it's buffing now. Well, yeah, what they do, Bob? Yes, it was. Once we use this app, we go get some buffing. Yeah, David, I see you. Yeah, but we get drop off on the other app, so we always go have problems somehow. Time my life. I see you. Yeah, King of the Swamp. Cut the ball. For sure. Yeah, well, appreciate all y'all. And we back on tomorrow for sure. Yeah, I got another video I'm gonna do for the night. Close it out still, so look out for that in the next hour or so. I'll put it up still, but you know, maybe I put it up on that Disturbing Truth still, cause I'm also working with the Disturbing Truth, putting up videos. So Yeah, so it's this and the disturbing truth for sure. We were doing videos on because it go come down to it where they go fuck with that channel. I can't put no video up on it right now on the truth on the run. So I'm gonna do something that I shouldn't do to the bitter truth. I'm gonna let one of those strikes come off before I do another video on there. You know what I mean? Yeah, April, what's good? Yeah, I'm gonna let that strike expire, one of them, because I'm gonna let that strike expire just to try something new, because I always said it, but I never do it. I always say, yeah, well, I'm gonna let that channel chill because it getting a lot of hits, people them striking it down, but then I end up still putting videos on it because people be on there like, Mag, where you at? They don't know that I'm doing videos somewhere else, and then it's weird, man, that people don't pay attention. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the truth on the run alone. I'm not putting no videos on it. At least let the strike expire, and that shit is a nice 3 months. And they take so many videos out that channel. I'm surprised it's still up. So I don't really want to that's almost 500 videos on that channel also. So get that knocked off, and hey, that's another thing again. I tell you, man, that's cold-blooded. It is cold-blooded, man. Yeah, but I think YouTube should stop that shit, Stop taking down people channel, because that don't make no sense, man. You need to stop taking down the people's channel because come on, man. That's why I tell you, that's ridiculous. You decide that you want to take down the people's channel with all the work they put on there. You decide you want to pull it down. I don't think that should be good for them to do. Like, you know what I mean? Just target you and take down your work. That don't make sense. You know what dumb shit on YouTube? Cats and dogs singing and people playing with pigs and all this shit. Yeah, of course. That I guess. Yeah, that's better for the brainwash of this world. The world that we live in, that's perfect. But hey, yeah, that's perfect for the satanic earth to dumb down the people, keep you dumbed down in a box. But I'm not feeling that, man. Yeah, that's why I tell you, YouTube was made for that shit exactly. And then the mainstream, they showing their hands, man. They all of them getting the hits on YouTube because what? It's a mainstream. No, we shouldn't support them. We shouldn't support them when they put shit on here. They come from the mainstream. They pollute the whole YouTube with mainstream shit. No, we shouldn't accept it. That's why sometimes I see people passing those videos around like, why are you passing that shit around? You're supporting them on YouTube, taking over YouTube. Come on. Shouldn't support that. Yeah, let them go back on the damn TV, because a lot of people running from that dumb box and trying to get some truth. And what you do? Wow, you run down here too? Hey, Mosey Mike, you crazy. Oh my goodness, you crazy with it. Yeah, Monk. Mosey, you a troublemaker, man. Yeah, what they do, Jonas? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I ain't messing with that guy today, man. No doubt. Yeah, maybe if I find him do a video on me and it's on, but hey, leave his ass alone. Yeah, maybe, he waking up. What they do, Boo 1916? Yeah. I woke up. You can too. Yeah, that's true. I tell you, Mosey, you're a mess. Oh my goodness. Of course. Yeah, lucky one. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. But like I say, I got a video I'm gonna finish up and then that's it for the night. But hey, I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. Alright? I'm gone.